Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anil and in this Laravel video tutorial we will learn about the flash session. So flash session is little bit different from the normal session, and in this video I will tell you that what is the difference in both of them, and then what is the flash session, how we can store it, how we can just get the data from flash session, how we can delete the data, and at the last I will ask you a question and which is very important for the interview purpose also, and you can attempt this interview question answer in the comment box. So now question is, what is flash session? So as you know, when we are storing the data in the normal session, then we can use it many times till 1 month, right? Or you can just define your custom date also. So if I'm just going to refresh it again and again, the data will be still stored in our server side, right? But in the flash session, the data will be automatically deleted just after one refresh. Alright, so what is the purpose of using the session for a one time? So this is very useful when you are just storing some data or sending the mail and you just want to show a confirmation message like that data has been stored and email has been sent kind of thing, right? So what actually happened, let's say you have a form and you just enter some values to send the mail, right? And when you just click on the sent mail, then after sending the mail, the page will be refreshed, and for first time you will see that your flash session will work and you will able to see that message and something like that your data has been sent and all. But when you just refresh once more, then data will be just erased from here, right? So let me show you the example. First of all, I need a view so that I can just make a HTML form. So let's go to the resources and then views and just make a file. Let's say my file name is member dot let's say just simply mean that which is add dot blade dot php, right? That means we are adding the normal members, right? And just write here like one tag like add members. At the one time we can add only one member, that's why I'm just putting here add member, not members. And in the form we will use the post method, and when we are using the post method we need a csrf token for the security purpose. And let's take some input also. So let's say name is user, then let's say placeholder can be like enter user name and something, and then we can use some br tag so that we can just get the next input in the next line. So let's make 3 of input and just make add member button, right? And now let's just put the different name like password, and the type will be again password. And now we can put here email, right? And let's change the text also. Let's enter user password, enter your email, right? And now we need a controller, so let's remove the already commanded and just put here php artisan make controller. Controller name can be like add member, and just hit it. Our controller is created. To look into it, let's go to the http controller add member. Let's make a function like add or something, right? Or you can just put here, because add can be a default function, add member, right? And here we can just simply return the request for a moment, right? So that we can see what data we are actually getting here. So let's pass a request type parameter here, $req, we can put the name of it, then just simply use $req input so that we can just catch out all the inputs from it. Now let's make a route for it, and let's go for a blade.php. and let's just go for the web.php, sorry, and let's make route first of all for view, for add.blade.php, and just simply here add, and here we can put here add. That's it, right? Because this is our URL and this is our view name. So let's try to just use it. This is working fine. Now we need to define a route for controller also. So just use here use app http controllers, and controller's name can be like add member, right? So what is my controller name? It is add member, right? Add member. And now let's put a semicolon here, define a route for it. Just simply write here route : post, because we are just sending the post request from here, right? And just use here two parameter. One is you can simply write here add member, and in the second one just define an array and add member our controller name class, and it's in second parameter we can put here this function name which is add member. Okay, so that's my bad, we cannot put the class name and function name same, so we can just write here like add only. So I think it should be work, right? And just put here add, and let's make it close with the semicolon, this statement. So now let's use this add member as an action here, right? So everything is fine now. So now let's try to submit it. I hope everything will be gonna fine. So let's say my username is Anil, password is let's say 123, and email is you can use anything like this, right? And just try to add it. When we add it, now you can see that data is visible here as in JSON format. So now let's put this only username in a flash session. So just go back here, just take it inside the any variable like data and all, and let's put here normally user, so that we can just get here user data, and just use here $request and session, and in the session we can use here flash function flash, and here let's put a key name and data user, and data will be $data, right? After that let's just return redirect on add page, which is that one, right? So just simply put here add. Now let's see what we are getting here. All right, so get method is not supported by the route, supported the method post. Let me see what error we are actually fetching here. Yes, because we don't need to use it, we can just simply use here add, right? So whenever I'm just going to add the data like Anil and password 1234 or something, and email address is anil@test. So now you can see that whenever the data will be done, then we are able to on this page again, but there is no message that user just feel that there is some error and just page is refreshed but data is not stored, right? So we have to show here some messages like data has been stored and email has been sent or something like that, right? So for that we can just simply use here, because it will be just show the message for a while, for a once. So just simply write here add if, and just simply use here session, and in the session we have a key like user. Then let's use here h3 and style color green, and you can just put here this, and session user has been added, right? Again, so now I need to close it, so use here @ and if, and now by default you will see we don't have any message, but now I will try to send some data like anil, password 123, email address like sam@test.com, and alright, so we got error again because we need to use here session and user here, right? So let me try again, anil, and password is like something 1234 and email address is here. Try to submit and you can see that anil user has been added, right? Or you can just add some other message also. Again, you can just use here, put here Bruce. Alright, so now we have message. If I'm just going to try to refresh it, this data will be erased because flash session only worked for once, like see, right? Again, let's add here Bruce, password 123, email like tony@test.com. Again, Bruce user has been added. Again, we can refresh it and this will be refreshed. So this is the way that how actually flash session work. Now it's time to answer question. So can we use the flash session 2 times? Like we will add some function, we will add some parameter, and we can just take this flash session till the 2 or 3 refresh, right? So how we can do it? Please, if you know that, you can ask me in the comment box and attempt this question also. So bye bye for a moment. God bless you.